Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
First pitch, 105.
Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Trey Turner now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One out, base is empty. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And now here is Harper. There's a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Hayward ranging back. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Ziggy. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup group. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Heading down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. One away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Yeah, the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from LA coming up on the show. 0-0. Top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ohtani back to work. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Man at second. Out to short. Base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
On the mound now, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. This is Bryson Stott.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
0-2 now.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the second. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. That misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
JT Realmuto next to bat for Philadelphia.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2 now. That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Substitution now at third. Pinch running for the Phils, Whit Merrifield. 2 on, 1 out. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Step off throw to first. Sosa back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hudson also getting ready. Merrifield, the runner at third. Sosa at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Mm-hmm.